Sunday, the first Sunday in April, the first Sunday of April. How are you this evening? It is great to have you here live on the road tonight. I am still on the road. How are you today? What are you grateful for in your world? Hello, Adele and Dazzle and the pets of resale. It is treat time, I tell you. Hey, Carrie, how are you? It is great to have you here. It is great to have everybody here. Helps if the top's off that if I... Hey, Jennifer, how are you? How are you? It is great to have the Welties here on this Sunday night. The boat must be in dock. Hey, Florida Angie, it is great to have you here as well. You know, it is good to have everybody here. What are you all grateful here for tonight? What are you all grateful for tonight? Did you catch that video last night? Did you figure out who was singing last night? Not me. Oh, now I'm spilling water all over the place. Wasn't me singing last night. Did you figure out who that was last night on there that I was hanging with last night that was singing at that party? What a night. What a night that was. That was something. That was something. And it really was. The Welties in the hot tub. That's about as much of a boat as you guys can have. You can get Kurt a little boat to float in the hot tub. That was so awesome. Grateful for Muffin. All right. It was amazing, and we're going to talk about it a little more tonight. But that was actually Christian Bush of Sugarland there last night playing that party. So that was Sugarland at a party, at a very how's that? You show up to your retirement party and there's Sugarland, okay, playing. You know, you go from listening to me to turning around and there's Sugarland. So that was really very cool at the party. Hey, Kitty, great to have you here tonight. What are you grateful for tonight? What are you grateful for? But that was super cool. Hey, Julie Jankowitz joining us. The Illinois contingent is in the house tonight. Illinois is in the house, or the I states. We got Illinois, we got Indiana, we got I. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube, So if you do not find us having any problems with Facebook, hop on over to YouTube. I'm transmitting on cellular on one and hotel internet on the other. And the hotel internet, I got to say, is not the best. But it is good that I'm able to connect. Hey, that's awesome that Sarah came to visit overnight. That is a party. That's a party, and that's without you doing the drive. And let that fancy lawyer pay the expensive gas prices. That's even better. That's even better, Kitty. That's awesome. She's got that big lawyer salary and everything, and can afford to come see her mama and everything. You know, I'll list as one of the things I'm grateful for that I think weekend sales are kind of back. I mean, it's been roller coaster here during the pandemic, but I'm seeing more and more stores that I've talked to and worked with across the country that are having more normal weekend patterns with their sales, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited for that's starting to be more of a thing again, because during the pandemic, days haven't mattered too much. And so that the weekend is starting to matter again is really, really very good. That's not everywhere in the country, and I know that, but it it is something that I'm grateful for, that I am starting to see around the country. Well, hey, whatever brings her home, Kitty, whatever brings her home, a wedding, her mom, take what you can get. Take what you can get. That's what we do with that's part of parenthood, right? Is taking what we can get. That's okay. And Saturday's picking up too, so that's a good thing. That's very good. Well, you know what? I apologize that I did not pack the Stay Positive book. I know. That's on me. It's I am usually very good at having my book with me, but I did not pack the Stay Positive book. I actually picked up a new book yesterday on leveling up your business and taking things to the next level, and I will be sharing excerpts of that in the coming weeks with you, because I was excited to. I was at an independent bookstore, such a fun bookstore here in Georgia. That was in a downtown area, really cutesy independent bookstore, and this book called to me, and I said, I'm getting that. I'm getting that because I'm going to talk. There is stuff in there that I haven't talked about, but that we need to talk about. Because we are on April Fool's weekend, I am having reverse trivia for you this week. I know this is going to throw everybody off. So do you have your thinking cap on? I have reverse trivia this week. Instead of our normal way where 3 stories are real and 1 is fake, this week 3 stories are fake and only 1 is real. So in honor of April Fool's Day, only 1 of these stories is real. Can you spot the real story this week? Hellmann's teamed up with Butterfinger on a new crispy, crunchety mayo. Dyson announced a pair of headphones that will include an air purifier built right in. Beauty companies Glamnetic and Ipsy released a set of fake eyelashes that are safe for pets. Oh my God. I'm just picturing Rebecca doing that to our dogs back in the day. And Dr. Squatch dropped a beef jerky scented soap. Which of those is the real story? Which of those actually is true? Was it Hellmann's teaming up with Butterfinger on a new crispity crunchety mayo? Did Dyson announce a pair of headphones that will include an air purifier built right in? Did beauty companies Glamnetic and Ipsy release a set of fake eyelashes that are safe for pets? Or did Dr. Squatch drop a beef jerky scented soap? Yes, that is a new trivia twist there for you, Adele. That is a new trivia twist. Hey, Rose is with us tonight. Good to have you here, Rose. Chiming in from Florida. None of the above. Beef jerky soap. Yes. Well, none of the above would be almost normal with us, Julie. I mean, wouldn't that really be our normal twist of things? Because it's always true that all these stories are so unreal that it seems like none of them could be true. But Rose and Adele both got it. It is the Dyson headphone air purifier, and it is creepy. It is creepy in how it sucks in air at the ears, and you wear it on your face. There is a picture of it, and it sucks in from the ears and goes around. So I mean, it is just freaky. If you think so good job this week, everybody. Okay, I guess my new twist on it this week, what wasn't tricky enough. So that was a good job on that. One thing I did want to let you know that is happening out there, like the Klarnas and the Afterpay and the Sezzles that many of you have on your websites, that is now in certain areas starting to come to gas pumps, and that's scary. Okay, having buy now, pay later at the gas pump, I'm not sure is a good idea. that you could use Klarna or Afterpay at the gas pump. I'm not sure is really a good thing for consumers to avoid rising gas prices or the effects of rising gas prices. But that is something that is coming out, starting to be tested in parts of the country. So just wanted you to be aware of that so that you knew about it. And a lot of gas stations have those interactive pumps and everything and stuff. So that's a little easier for them to implement at point of sale, but still not a great idea. What I wanted to talk about tonight is a mindset shift. So last night you saw me. Last night, if you watched the video, if you did not watch the video, watch the video. It was amazing. Bonnie Kallenberg, it does show how much gas costs. Bonnie Kallenberg of Finders Keepers in the Atlanta, Georgia area had a surprise official retirement party last night. So if you did not see the video from it last night, go and watch the video. I'm not doing it justice. I'm not doing the party justice by my talk about it tonight, but tune in to that because it was really neat. But I wanted to talk about that mindset of retirement. And she actually sold her stores during the pandemic. She's still part of the resale industry. She plans on being at conference. So if you don't know her, you'll get to meet Bonnie. She is a wonderful person. It was a great party. Okay. It was an amazing party and, highlighted by Sugarland. Okay. The band Sugarland, the Christian Bush from Sugarland singing at her retirement party. Okay. And putting on a concert at her retirement party. That is who was singing. If you hung in there to the end of my message with the music playing, who hires a country star? I mean, you can go play them in your car on the radio, on your device. Who does that? Who does that? And not to mention, this was a surprise party. So her husband, Bonnie's husband, Park, had came up with this crazy idea to have a surprise party for her to acknowledge her over 30 years of working in the resale industry. And Bonnie's story in resale goes back so far. I mean, they were actually living, I want to say, North Carolina when she had worked for Finders Keepers when they lived in the Atlanta area, but her and her family had been living in North Carolina when the original owner of Finders Keepers decided to retire. And when that owner decided to retire, they got the call, and it happened very fast. And Bonnie packed up her whole family and said, "We're moving back to Atlanta, and we're buying this resale store." I mean, that's not that different than many of your journeys. Okay, most of you started on this is what I'm doing. Okay, today I've made a decision. We're opening a resale store, and that is a common step for many of you. Many of you, it doesn't involve actually packing up your family and moving across state lines and taking over a store like Bonnie did. But that is how her story started. She grew Finders Keepers from that one store into 4 stores, and lots of team members, lots of great stories, lots of footnotes to her story. Lots of footnotes, from cars driving through the store to everything across her years she has in her story. So, but she has all that, and her husband planned this retirement party for her as a surprise. She knew she was retiring, but the actual party was a surprise. She actually had he had good friends of theirs she thought she was throwing a party for them. She thought she was bringing the friend to the party, okay, to a party that was for her best friend. And she actually got to the party and turned to her friend and said, "Surprise." And her friend turned to her and said, "Surprise." And Bonnie did not know what was going on. It was really one of those moments that to see it was really amazing. And there were so many stories last night from people that knew her from elementary school to people that knew her today, and everywhere in between. And that was a really wonderful thing. And it was really wonderful to be a part of it, representing the resale industry and telling stories about her, because they knew, some of these people just knew, oh, well, she's got that little store. She's got that little store. They didn't realize what a force she was nationwide, to the industry, and all the teaching she did, and how she was a president of the Resale Association. They didn't know that some of the people there didn't know that side of Bonnie. And then obviously it ended with that concert by Sugarland, and which was amazing. And then today she goes off on a plane to see her son, who they haven't seen in more than a year and a half, in Hawaii. It's a hard life. I mean, she's got flight after flight over the next few months to really kick her retirement into high gear, which is just amazing. Just amazing. It's really wonderful. But I share all of that. Why do I tell all of this? Okay, you weren't there. You didn't have the food, the drink, the cake. The cake was even good. It was gluten-free cake, and it was really, really good. Nobody believed it was gluten-free cake. That was even good. And so why do I share that story? Why do I share that story? Everybody tuning into me tonight is at some point in their resale journey. There's some point in their business journey. Okay. And so why I tell this story tonight, why I talk about it, not only because it's fresh in my mind, but I talk about it because what's your retirement party look like? What does retirement look like for you? What does it look like to create a business? What does your mindset look like to create a business with an infinite mindset, a business that lives beyond you, a business that carries on, okay, that Bonnie was able to sell, and this will carry on to someone else, that Bonnie bought, okay, 30 years ago. So this business is older than her, okay, I mean, older from before her, and is continuing on. What does that look when you get out a piece of paper and a paintbrush? I'm serious here. Get out the crayons, get out a paintbrush, and paint what retirement looks like for you. What does that picture look like? And some of you are like, I can't afford to retire. I can't. What would I do if I retire? I love going into my shop. I love the people, and that's all wonderful. I love people. I'm a people person. I love interacting with people. Okay. But what does that look like to you? I mean, Bonnie is already volunteering at a shop at her near her home in Oregon, a not-for-profit shop. So she's still connected. But what does retirement look like to you? Where does your path take you? Where is your resale journey? Where does that resale journey take you? That's okay, Julia. I'm not trying to put pressure on you by making you think about it. I want you to have the best life and the best journey. I want you to have the best ride. And maybe retirement's too far a goal. So, I mean, you've done really well. I mean, think about your goal of getting the kids out of the house. Watching your kids grow up in your business, by your business, and because of the flexibility you had in your business. I mean, that is a step along the goal. So it doesn't have to be the end goal. I'm using the retirement party tonight as an end goal, but it can be a waypoint. Maybe it's get your kids through college and then recalculate. Maybe it is, get through your aging parents. Your parents are aging. Whatever your goal is your goal. And having that, posting it, writing that picture for whatever the waypoint, the next stop along your journey is amazing. Because when you do that, when you write that picture, I was talking to one store owner, another store owner at the party about that. And well, life is all about recalculating, but it's about achieving these goals. It's about setting those milestones and achieving those goals so that you can live a life of excellence, have a store of excellence, and a team of excellence. Oh, Joanne, it is great to have you here. It was fun. It was really unbelievable there. Just some of the surprises, and I've known about it for the party for months. I was it was something. It was something. But that may not be what you see as your retirement, and that's okay. That's okay. Quite honestly, she's got a busier schedule than when she ever had her store right now, and I'm not sure that's you look at that, and it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How busy you are? I couldn't keep track of all her flights that she's got coming up and all the different places she's going, and which is wonderful. I'm very happy for her, and I want to be happy for you too. I am happy for you, but I want you to picture where the next place in your journey is, and take that, because if you have that, if you set a course, you can reach it. That's really the mindset that I'm trying to set for you. Is if you set a course, you can reach it. Maybe that is a new level of profitability. Maybe that is another store. Maybe that's a smaller store. Whatever that goal is, okay, when you post it and make it real, okay, posting it doesn't hold you back. Putting that picture on the wall, and when I say post it, I'm not saying you have to go out on Facebook and post it. I'm saying, but putting that picture on the wall of what that dream is, okay, makes it real, makes it tangible, makes you run for it. And maybe that's just a dollar figure right now. Maybe right now you want to achieve a certain level of sales, or more importantly, a certain level of profitability. Whatever that dream is, it's very personal. It's to you. That dream is yours. You own it. When you make it real, put it on the wall and put a thing on it. And Bonnie did that many years ago with this retirement idea. So yes, yesterday was the culmination of that. But that wasn't, she didn't wake up Friday morning and say, hey, Saturday, I'm going to retire. And where am I going with that? No. This was built over a long period of time. And so, with that, it takes time. So allow the time for yourself to create, because when you do that, it frees up energy to follow your dream, to take your store to the next level and create the life you want, because it's in your power. This is your life. That's what's so beautiful about this. It is creating your life. And so and even in, as we talk about conference, and I know people have talked about it even here tonight, about the upcoming conference, one of the other great things is you have this retirement party. And, I was representing resale from outside the area, but all these other store owners from the Atlanta area that are really Bonnie's, that other businesses would say, well, that's your competition. All these other people and the new store owner of Finders Keepers all showed up to celebrate Bonnie. So they all showed up, okay? Her quote unquote competition, okay? All her friends, these people showed up to celebrate all that she did. Employees of Bonnie's that I hadn't seen in forever, ones that she had brought to conferences, or when Narts was in Atlanta, that were now married and different things, all these different lives that she affected, much like you affect your team's lives, your community's lives, and the families of your customers and suppliers. So it really created a beautiful picture, I'm not sure I could have painted a better one. And so that is so important. So paint your picture. You, and you, and you. You're Picasso. I'm telling you, you got Picasso in you. Paint that picture. It is inside you. Set it free. Let it out and post it on the wall. That is what I am telling you. Because if you post it on your wall, you can make it real. You know what else is real? This video and everything I talk about goes over to narts.org/resalestrong by noon the next day. All the files, all the links, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and okay, that's about as much of a ding as I got for you today. Ring the bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, I don't know, Sugarland. They may want to know. He wanted to see the pink calculator. You know, you never know who you're going to run into. I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday at more 8 than ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. I got no Stay Positive book for you tonight. I'm just all positive tonight. I'm positive because I believe in you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party. A wedding, a bar mitzvah, a retirement party, a waypoint party, a recalculating party. We will party again. We will continue to party in person. And I'll see you at the NARTS conference in June. But until then, and until Wednesday night at more 8 than ish, know that you, but most importantly, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for dinner. Oh, I have that, Kitty. I'm going to continue the employee compensation discussion. We'll pick it up on Wednesday. Hard to do on the road, but I will pick it up on Wednesday. I haven't forgotten it. Thank you. Have a great night.